Jesus Christ. It will be so cool. Legitimately, I've already told you guys. I want to see people complaining. I want to have people complaining. I want to have a mad. I want to have people furious. What's up, guys? It's DragonBlaze here. Today we got another episode of Inazuma 11 Strikers. Before I get into everything, let me tell you guys something real quick though. Because I've been noticing this in the comments and sometimes on Discord, but usually y'all do everything fine. But some of y'all don't know how to, like, you don't, I don't know. Like, it's either you don't read or you don't listen. Some do both, which is an issue. Please, when you send in a team, just take a quick look at it and count and know what formations are and stuff like that. Just know the game a bit, please. Like, what I've what I've been encountering, and this one it's for this what's it again? It's for this team that was sent in too. It's, I get a team, right? And everything seems to be okay. So when I'm on YouTube, right, and I get a team sent in, because I get like 1 million teams, okay, everything is not really that special to me anymore. I don't like look through everything the moment that I get it, because also of my limited time and stuff like that. Basically, once I start recording, or basically when I want to record, I'm like, okay, let's look at the team. So go to the team, right? And then I read through everything, and then I noticed there are 12 players instead of 11. So this means that I need to tell people that they need to, you know, do something about their team, because of course we can't have 12 players. It usually is like this. People will have 11 players and then a goalkeeper. That doesn't work, of course. Just count. It's like, once again, it's not a like I hate you or whatever, or you're dumb or anything. It's just like, please count and read. Also, with people sending in some teams, sometimes they just don't send it in correctly. Like they like miss a lot of stuff. They like just give me characters and that's all. And like usually, like I just kind of like do whatever I want then, and like special moves, they at times don't like it doesn't really matter too much, but it does help. But what's it again, with like the extra information, sometimes I just get like a name, a kid, and a team, and I also kind of like want the formation as well. Formations do work. And then some people, they like use the formations from the 3DS games and the DS games. Like, I got Formation Genesis. There is no Formation Genesis in Inazuma 11 Strikers, okay? Look at all of these formations. There is no Genesis. Like, I've had like other formations that just weren't in the game, that I just was like, what do I do with your team? And then I get people complaining, like, okay, like, please. Once you send in a team, look at it, and think to yourself, is everything fine? Everything's fine. Are 11 characters in total? Not 11 characters sent in and a goalkeeper. 11 characters in total. And yeah, also a team logo. Don't send me that, because I can't change the logo. It's just extra typing work. Don't do it. And it's it really is confusing seeing like all of those team names and stuff like that. Because for this team, this person said Team Formation Genesis, but the team name was Alius Invasion, and because Team Kid was also there, I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess the team name is called the Genesis. Like, I just totally just skipped through that, because the team formation is apparently quote unquote Genesis. Like, okay, yeah, look through it, please. Makes my job a lot easier and less frustrating, and especially with like the formation stuff and the kid stuff and the name stuff. and the count of the characters thing. Those are so important because I need to ask you again, like, change something. All right. Okay. Got that out of the way. Just the only thing is that I'm just saying that, but other than that, I will still take your requests or and shit like that. Like I'm not like skipping it or whatever, or just saying no, you will never get a chance again. Just saying, look at that, please, and just follow, just kind of like follow what you just see in the comment section and stuff like that, or just like I get the feeling like I should just like leave an example in the description, which I'm going to do from now on. I will put an example in the description for you guys, so you guys can know when or how to send in your teams, because some of y'all are literally like clueless. So yeah, I've seen some messy comments before. I have seen some messy comments before. It can get extremely confusing. But okay, let's continue on. This is alright. So basically, we have Revelation. This team was built with some stuff in mind. Just wanted to use a few girls, and I wanted to use Gale as a defender because she has a really cool shot. She has heavenly drive, and I thought it was really good versus the goalkeeper of our opponent. So I thought having her as a defender would be really cool. Yeah, the rest of the team is kind of like just working around. I first had Paul Peabody as the goalkeeper. I was training with him. Then I found out that he was just not really performing the way I wanted him to perform. So yeah, I removed him. Cammy apparently gets drained real easily, so I replaced her Snow Angel with Sleeping Dust. And other than that, the team hasn't really had like any other changes other than Frost just having, instead of because he first had Snow Angel, I replaced that with Land of Ice, and then Nathan also, he had Wind God Sense, and that's also Flurry Dash now. But the rest, that was pretty much the thing that I've just like put together with this team. And yeah, this like I'm explaining it pretty much just because this like one of the first teams in a while that I've actually been trying to, like, you know, train with and play to see how the team feels, you know. And I also wanted to gain some kick secrets for Gale, but I couldn't get them, so yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go and start with the whole introduction. Might have like a timestamp somewhere, because it's a lot of talking that I did. So yeah. We got Helio as the goalkeeper with Soul Hand and God Hand X. So we of course have the defender Gale with Angel Ball and Heavenly Drive. Then we also have Tori as a defender with Butterfly Trance and the Tower. We have Cammy as a defender with only Sleeping Dust. We got our midfielder Steve with Rolling Kick and Revolution V. We got Frost as a midfielder with the Hurricane, Legendary Wolf, Internal Blizzard, and Land of Ice. Then we also have Max as a midfielder with Quick Draw, Cross Drive, and also Revolution V. We have Nathan as a midfielder with Dark Phoenix, a Flurry Dash. We have Heartland as a forward with Butterfly Trance and Bed of Rose V2 and Bed of Roses. Then we have Nelly as well with the Earth. Wait, whoa, I clicked away. With the Earth, Bed of Rose V2, Bed of Roses, and Matador Feint. And then last but certainly not least, Kevin as a forward with Wyvern, Blizzard, Dragon Slayer, Dragon Crash, not Splash, Dragon Crash +1, and also Dragon Crash. I actually did not notice that he had Dragon Crash +1, but that does not really matter. So, we go to the team of our opponent, which is from Nedas, and I have no clue how to pronounce your last name. I think that's Russian. I cannot pronounce that. I don't want to disrespect your last name, so I'm not gonna pronounce that one. The team is called Alius Invasion, but that doesn't fit, so it's Alius Inv. So yeah, I can at least put that in the title. So we have Grant Cook as the goalkeeper with Burnout V2 and Burnout. We got Icer as a defender with Frozen Steel. We have Bomber as a defender with Ignite Steel. Then we have Goker as a defender with Ground Quake. And then we have RQ as a defender with Frozen Steel. Very simple. We got Zine as a midfielder with Supernova, Celestial Smash, and Meteor Blade. We have Wits as a defender, or midfielder, sorry, with Ganymede Ray and also Divine Stamp. We have Bellatrix as a midfielder with Matador Feint, Space Penguin, and also Astral Break. Gill, forward, Fire Blizzard, Northern Impact. Beacons joining him with the Fire Blizzard, but he also has Atomic Flare to use on his own. Then we have Dvalin as a forward with God Knows, and then also Illusion Ball. So yeah, whew, that is it. Let's go to... I was thinking about the Zeus Stadium, or you know what, let's actually go to the Legendary Land. Legendary Land it is. Haven't eaten in... oh my gosh, in about like 6 hours, I think. Like I've been watching videos and recording and editing and stuff like that, and just being active on Discord for the past few hours, and I just really wanted to record a video before it's 11, because that's usually the time that my dad comes home. And when my dad is home, the only thing that I record is the what's it again? Is the Mega Adventures series with Animdra and Tito's. And yeah, that's kind of the only thing that I do after 11, because I don't like to with my own videos, I like to, you know, I like to have I like to be like super excited and everything, and just kind of like be as free as possible. And of course I can also do that with the Mega Adventure series, but I cannot be as loud as this usually. And when I am as loud as this, you know, like I'm free. You know, I kind of like, you know, I can do what I want and stuff like that. And when it's around the later times, and specifically after 11, whoa, and specifically after 11, because of my neighbors, I am not as loud as I usually am. Like at the moment, I am, I'm like, I consider, or well, at the moment, I do think that my my neighbors consider me loud. At the moment, yes, at the moment it is 10:05 p.m. My neighbors pretty much would consider me loud. Pretty much my neighbors are like, ooh, they're an old couple, and one of the well, people in the couple, the woman in the couple, pretty much goes to bed really early. And when I say really early, it's 11. And honestly, I go to bed around like if I'd say like a normal school day, where I would have probably have to wake up at like maybe 7 or 8 or something. I would pretty much go to bed around like 1. And I mean, like, usually for like, you know, for an adult, adults go to bed very late, as everyone knows. Even the teenagers go to bed very late. So yeah, everyone kind of like goes to bed very late. But yeah, my neighbors have been, you know, complaining like since, you know, since I've been living here, because they actually I was here first, I guess. I was here first. I've been at the place where I am living at the moment for about 3 years, I think. My neighbors got here about like a year ago. And then, you know, it's it's lit in the call. It's 1 a.m. and I'm laughing my ass off, and I get like a bonk, I guess, on the door. And oh no, wait, not on the door. Well, I've had them on the door too, but on my wall. And they're just like, hey, be less loud. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just laughing, but I guess it's 1 a.m. I guess. And then later on, it became even worse. It became from like, you know, 1 to 12 to even lower, and now it's kind of like 11. And because I want to be a good neighbor, I tried to, you know, keep that promise, and I've had a lot of complaining, and some was justified, some wasn't. Like, if you guys have been at a stream of Tito's before, maybe you've like maybe you've like had it happen, or well, maybe you've heard it like once, that I I was just in the call, right, and I got like a what's it again? I get like my neighbor at my door, and she's like extremely pissed off and upset and just cranky and shit. And she's just like, would you like stop showering? And I'm like, okay. My dad is on a trip, and I'm the only one at home, and I'm in a call with a friend on stream. So it is quite obvious that I am not showering. And she's just like, oh, okay, well, yes. And I'm just like, yeah, take that one. I'm not in the shower. Yeah, I am. I am actually, you know, at my PC. And even, like, I can't even, like, mask it if I was, you know, at the shower, like at that moment, because I was like in my full clothes. Like, the hell. Like, even if I was showering and like I got a knock on my door, I can't just, like, you know, I I even got there like in a second as well. The moment that she was at my door, I just got there in a second too. So I can't really, like, you know, dry myself off, then grab all of my clothes and then just like be at the door. No, that's not really possible. So yeah, that is like probably one of the dumbest things that ever happened to me in this neighborhood. And in general, I think my like I think my neighbors are okay, but they're sometimes a bit odd. But basically, it's kind of yeah, it's kind of a thing of me being not so loud and not recording at all after 11, because of course, yeah, once again, neighbors. And yeah, I have been recording Mega Adventure though, just because it is quite it's quite difficult to actually record with my friends after 11. So it's yeah, we can't just reach it. We just cannot. Everyone is so busy. Everyone is so freaking busy, I swear. Tito's basically is busy with a shit ton of commissions. Oh my goodness! Oh Lord! Oh Gail! Oh, praise the Lord! Look at you! Look at you! This bitch is putting in work. Look at her. She just went for that fucking heavenly drive and she just scored. That's my girl. Yeah, that's why I have you in defense. I knew that you would score regardless of wherever you would be. Nice. But basically, Tito's is doing GFX stuff and recording stuff the whole entire day, and then when he is free and he can, you know, he can hang out, it's night. Basically, always. So yeah, that's the thing. And then Patrick, or Anamdra, but I mean, like, we call him Patrick because I mean, like, yeah, that's his name. So yeah. Basically, Anamdra has like just different obligations all the time. Like just IRL stuff that he has to do. So yeah, and me, yeah, I mean, like, I did have time before I had a job to record at you know, at 3 or maybe at fucking 2 or whatever in the afternoon, but they don't. So yeah, our schedules don't really, like, you know, work together like very well, but that's okay. That's okay. But of course it's like a bit whenever you want to record, because it's because of course it's around 11 then, and I mean, like, I'm not super duper quiet, of course, but I do watch my tone. Like, at the moment I'm definitely, like, at the moment I'm not watching my tone. I'm as loud as I want to be, but I'm not usually actually loud in my videos as well, unless, you know, I laugh or whatever. But yeah, that's a thing. But basically around those like later hours, I'm a bit more aware of how loud I am. So yeah. Oh god, like even with sleeping dust, Camellia still has like 0 TP available. Like, that's a real problem, like, legitimately. Like don't get me wrong, I love Camellia. Like, she's bae, she's amazing. I love her in the anime and shit. But like, at the moment, she's not working out for me. Like, oh god. Like, I wanted Camellia basically because I did not want to have another guy on the team. I wanted to have a girl. And she just fit in very well because she also is a defender, and I needed a defender. Because the other option that I had was it was either going to be Celia or it was going to be Sylvia, and those aren't defenders, so fuck you. So, yeah. Ooh, can we actually score against this? Oh no, we can't. No. Okay, we did. Oh man, like I was just low-key hoping that we actually did. Wow, that's really disappointing. That's really sad actually. Oh man, I legitimately actually wanted to score there. Oh god. Okay, let's just try and just get a Dark Phoenix in. I saw that Nathan had DP over there. Let's go. But around the later hours, I will be a lot more aware of how loud I am, and yeah, I'm not really I'm not really that you know, I'm not really that upset or like anything with the Mega Adventure series though, because I do have other people talking as well, and I mean like Tito's talks for like, I mean like from what I know, like he talks for the majority usually. Like I do talk, but I don't talk a lot. I guess like we're just all playing the game and stuff, and just everyone is just doing their stuff, and you know, Tito talks usually, and then it's like Patrick and stuff. I usually come in last. I kind of like usually kind of in my own world, and I just hear them. But we're just all playing together, and it's great. And I should be able to stop the word God X. But yeah, that's also just like a good thing for me, I guess. Because then I'm not really a bother to my neighbors, which I definitely do not want to be. So yeah, out of my way, RQ, out of my way. Let me see. Frost, where are you? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's get this Wyvern Blaze in. Go. And there it is. Nice. Nice. I knew it. I knew actually that I had to go for a Wyvern Blaze because I have what's it again? I have the oh god, like Kevin pretty much has the oh god, Dragon Slayer. Yeah, Dragon Slayer is a it's a wood element move. It was not going to win against oh god, against the fire element that Grant has. So yeah, that's ooh, that's basic. Ooh, that's basic Inazuma Elevening for you. Never called it Inazuma Elevening, and you probably never should, but whatever. Oh god. Oh yeah, also as it is 10, I have not eaten yet. So this is that's also a thing that usually occurs within my life. Eating late. Like I'm very used to eating very late. And when I say very late, it's like 10, sometimes 11. And when my dad doesn't come home from like work until very late, I'm even used to like 12 or whatever. I'm not too sure if I ever had it like later than that though. Probably have. I probably have had my my dinner at 1 before. Definitely. Which is insane to like literally everyone in the world. But yeah, that's kind of like my lifestyle. At least now that you know, I'm here with my living with my dad for the past 3 years. When I lived at my mom's place, I had dinner well, at least before 10. No wait, at max before 10. Sorry, max before 10. But usually I would have it around like 7, 8, maybe 9, which is like all normal and acceptable hours. But 11, 12 is extremely abnormal. I know this myself. Can we? Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. We disassemble. Okay. Is disassembling a thing? It probably is. Unassembling, I don't know if that's a thing. Disassembling sounds good. Okay, let's get it with the tower. We need to get this ball back to Nelly. I didn't want to shoot the earth from like this range over here just because it's like not, you know, it's not really that close at all. And oh my god, she just got the ball. Oh, okay, well, Okay, gold kick. All right. Let's see. Does Nelly still have TP? Let's no. Can Nelly? Can you please? Okay. 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 Well, I mean, I guess Goker. All right. Okay. Wait. Chan comes in. Hopefully, he still has TP because like Camellia does have TP now, so that's really awesome. But I do not want to drain Frost because we just went. Ah, nah. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Okay, and Nelly does. Okay, she can use her moves. Okay, all right. Well, that's no problem. That's not an issue at all. That's not an issue at all. No, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Okay, let's go. Let's bot to Steve. Let's try and get this Revolution V in. Oh no, just why? Just why? Can I maybe? Can I maybe get this ball? Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh god. Can you use CP? All right. I can already just say goodbye to that Earth that I want to shoot. Yeah, definitely. Ah, that sucks, dude. It really sucks. Like, I love Camellia, but like, if I want to use her more and like actually use her with the Earth and stuff, I should really do something about her TP stat because that is extremely low. Oh, also now that I'm talking about like TP stat, and now that I'm thinking about like her viability and shit like that. I really am hoping that the Inazuma 11. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was not supposed to do that actually. Am I hit? Am I hit? Please tell me I'm hit. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. All right. So now I don't need to feel bad about firing up. Oh shit, okay, am I ever happy that that's not a penalty? Could have lost goal to that. Okay, that was really close actually. Alright, but basically, I really hope that the Switch version of Inazuma 11 is because I mean, come on, we've all seen the gameplay. We have all seen the gameplay of or well, we have all seen the screenshots of those extremely good-looking models. For RS, for the Inazuma 11 RS game. I just hope that it's going to have online play, because if it does have online play, I will like play the shit out of that game, and it literally will become like this channel. Oh my goodness. Like if I pray to God that my PC can actually get fixed and stuff, and that I can still have some Inazuma 11 2013 fun in before we get to RS, because I do feel like RS is a bit further away from from actually getting now. Like at least we're like we still need to actually get some fucking gameplay, like some actual fucking gameplay of the game. We got models which looked amazing, but we actually need to see some motherfucking gameplay, bitch. Like we need to see some stuff. I want to see Kazamaru and like absolute full crispy ass delicious like HD and a beautiful ass model. Like I just want that. That's just what I desire. That's just what I want. Like I really just want to see all of these amazing characters just with these amazing models. Like Inazuma 11 Strikers is already great with their models and stuff, but oh my goodness, if you guys have seen those screenshots, oh my lord, these characters look crispy as hell. So I just want to have this game, and I just wish that I like legitimately want, I really want, because we still don't know about that one, that the game has online mode and that you can play versus people online. Because once again, I will just play the shit out of that game, and it will become this entire fucking channel. And I like honestly, like my channel will just be like Inazuma 11 RS online battles based, and just like strategy guides and shit like that, bruh. Like I cannot wait if it legitimately has online mode, and it really should have online mode, because Strikers 2013 had online mode. So if the Switch variant of Inazuma 11 does not have online, I just don't understand that. Yeah, let's just hope. Let's just hope and pray. like that topic of having online, like that's it's I'm passionate about that. Like it really should. Really should. If the 2013 version has online, and the meta Because I did hear that, you know, people went online and the meta apparently, or at least like for a while or for a bit, I do not know, was deep jungle. Like everyone and their mother and their cousin and their father and just their imaginary boyfriends and girlfriends had deep jungle on their teams. Yeah, that's basically the thing. Oh my god, I legitimately would love to have an Inazuma 11 metagame. Oh my god. Oh, I live for the concept. I legitimately, I just, ooh, like, it's so important to me. So important to me to have like an competitive side to Inazuma 11. Jesus Christ. It will be so cool. Legitimately, I've already told you guys. I want to see people complaining. I want to have people complaining. I want to have a mad. I want to have people furious about fucking Kazamaru and being able to like use air bullet every 3 seconds. I want people complaining, angry, furious, absolutely just like disgusted, like about, I don't know, fucking Max being broken in the metagame because quick draw and cross drive are like such good like TP draining moves or whatever. Like I don't know. I want people complaining about like Kido like having too many options. Like Kido is meta. Like he is absolutely like bonkers. Like people are like, you know, abusing the amount of moves that he can use and like the amount of characters that he is compatible with. Like I want people absolutely like just furious and angry about Endo and just being able to stop so many shots, like just guaranteed. Like he's a top tier character in that game. I just want to see the competitive aspect of Inazuma 11. And yeah. Like I swear to God, this topic gets me so passionate. So passionate because basically ever since Pokemon, I started to play, you know, other competitive games, and nothing makes a competitive scene more alive than discussion and complaints. Of course, complaints are like you always like, you don't really want them, of course, because if you're complaining that something, of course, it's like, you know, not right, I guess. Like you know, Bayonetta in Smash and shit. Was it again? A pre-patch Bayo. Like because Bayo is still like an issue, but pre-patch Bayo was legitimately like nothing. Nobody like. Nobody can DI. DI doesn't matter. It's a B side, B side, B, a B, up air by. Like that was literally Bayo. Like pre-patch. Or where her Witch Dime did not like lose its power with time and whatever. You could just spam it and it was effective as ever. Shit like that. Yeah, I I understand. Stuff like that needs to be complained about so that the creators can do something about it. But of course, I don't want that to happen to Inazuma 11 hours. I want it to have a healthy metagame, and I want it to be great, and I want it to actually have a metagame to be competitively viable and to be to have online mode. That's all. Okay, I should end off this this episode. Oh my goodness. So basically, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys like the start of the episode shit, and you know that's kind of like what I'm trying to do. Like today when I was editing. Even though I got a comment from someone that said that he didn't really care for it, nor did it really matter, that it was there. But he said do what you want, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take the last advice then. I'll just do what I want. Because I noticed how much I liked it actually. I was just laughing my ass off when I was just editing and stuff because I just thought it was so funny to me, at least to me. That's just me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you haven't been invited to my Discord, I invite you right now to click on the link in the description below. And basically, put your teams in the comment section below. There will be an example from someone that just sent in a team absolutely flawlessly, perfectly, beautifully before. And it will just be an example for all of you guys, so that if there ever, if you want to send in a team, that you can do that like that, and not, make it a mess. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.